Hello my friends, this is Richard the Urban Warlock here. I'm going to do a collective finance reading. I've not done one, I don't think I've done one of these at all. I might have done, I'm not sure, I can't remember. If I have, it's been a long time ago. So as always, it's collective, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as we all say on here, okay? So I'm going to do this in three parts. So part one is going to be the present. Now when I do a present spread in my tarot, I always like to say to people, some of it might have already happened, some of it is in play now, some of it might be coming up in the next week or two. The present is always going into the past, okay? As we're going to be doing a future reading, or two future readings, should I say, alongside this, let's just remind you that tarot is designed to say on your current path, this is the most likely outcome. There are a couple of cards in there that are fixed, so by that I mean the universe says it's got to happen, no way around it, but for the most part it's not. So if anything does come up and it looks like it's going a little bit not great, change it. You can change it. Now, saying, well, Richard did a tarot reading and it came up and I saw it was going to come, so I'm going to sidestep it. No, don't work like that, I'm afraid. You have to make shifts, you have to make change. As I always say, change the variables. If there's something that you can do, do it, okay? If it's completely out of your hands and it's in control of somebody else or the universe, release it, okay? Quick case in point, I do these TikTok videos because I'm trying to change the variables. I'm trying to get my followers, I'm trying to get the views out there. Okay, that is something in my power. Okay, I can be lazy and go, I'm not going to do it today. You know, what good's that? Right, anyway, let's start pulling some cards. Okay, and see where we're going. Right, okay, so so we've got all wands first off, so let's just deal with that suit. So wands relates to the element of fire. We're generally talking about taking some kind of action. So the first card we've got is the Two of Wands, okay? Now you've got the chap here who's got the globe in his hand, he's surveying the scenery, he's making a plan moving forwards, okay? So, you know, we're talking about finance, so this could dip into career. So you're currently in this energy of, right, I know what my long-term goal is, I need to start making a plan of how I'm going to get there, okay? There's a little bit of frustration attached to it though, because we then got the Six of Wands in the reverse position. Now the story of this card is this this clan or village, there's some great war going off, okay? They've been out to a local battle and they've won it. They've returned back to the village and in the upright position they're celebrating. They're doing that to boost morale. They know that they've got further to go yet to win the war. It's only a 6. It's only just ticked over the halfway point of the cycle. But they're celebrating that victory. Now, when it's in the reverse position, it tends to be that we've lost out on something, okay? We might not have been victorious, or at least we don't think we have been, okay? So it's almost like we're making a plan because something hasn't really worked out. It's still in motion, it's still in play. So for example, it might be, give you a quick example, I won't name the company, but there's a directory company and they convinced me to sign up for kind of promoting my services. And they said, right, we're going to get you out in London because you do telephone services. It's going to cost X amount of money. I said, well, you know, we'll give it a go. It's not worked out. I'm now locked in until April, okay, paying X amount of money. So I'm kind of with them, I'm in that position, you know, stuck. So it could be something along those lines. We then got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. So I feel this is yourself, okay? Now, when the Queen of Wands is in the reverse position, she's not a very good ruler, okay? Now, some of you will be angry and a little bit aggressive. Now, she's not as aggressive as the King. She's a little bit more like prickly. She's prickly. She's gonna fire a few different like arrows at people if they're getting away, but she's not very nice. It tends to be more that it's an internal thing. So if you use my example, have I been frustrated about it? Well, yes, of course I have, but at the same time I've kind of gone, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Again, releasing, okay, nothing, it's out of my control now, I'm locked in, okay, so come April, that's it, done, cancelling all those services, not going to waste my money anymore. So I'm not getting frustrated about it anymore, there's no point. So yeah, it can be an internal thing. Let's carry on. Okay, we then got the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So swords relates to the element of air. It's generally speaking about the way we think and the words we use. Now, aces are about bringing in a new energy. They're not about starting something new. So aces are more about going, what's my long-term goal? So in regard to this, it's like, what's my long-term goal in regard to the way I think about things? What's my long-term goal in regard to my communication style? Stuff like that. Now, it's in the reverse position, which means it's being held off. I feel it's being held off because you're still sat in this kind of slightly kind of sticky negative energy, okay? We've then got the King of Swords. Okay, so this is going to be somebody else. Okay, so we're talking about masculine energy here. And again, as always, as we keep banging out about on these videos, we're not talking about gender. We're not talking about fucking gender. We're talking about energy. We all have energy, okay? This is masculine energy. So this is going to be somebody around you, okay? This guy's in the upright position, so he's a good ruler. Okay, he's going to know, you know, he's going to have good ideas. He's going to have good communication style. Okay, however, he's not afraid to say his piece. So I normally describe this as a bit of my reading style. Okay, I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And if it does mean giving you a bit of a bollocking, then I'm going to do it. Okay, if it's going to motivate you. Okay, but there's always going to be somebody around you. I feel like they're going to have some good ideas, so I would suggest kind of listening to anybody around you like that. Okay, overall outcome is justice. Okay, so, I mean, if we are talking about, you know, you're currently stuck in some kind of legal battle, and this is where the financial issues are, justice is being activated. Now, I'm not saying in the present that all of a sudden you're going to get what you want, but it feels like the universe has gone, right, justice is on your side. So although, you know, say if you were in a legal battle and you're waiting for some finances to come through, it's going to come your way. Okay, I'm not saying it's coming your way straight away. We'll kind of see how it pans out, but justice is on your side. Okay, it could be, you know, if you're kind of going in a new direction because something hasn't worked out, listen to that King of Swords, because there could be a great idea there, and it's going to bring the justice that you deserve. Just because one thing hasn't worked out, it doesn't mean that the future things aren't going to work out. Obstacles or blockages that you're facing. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. So Pentacles relates to the element of earth, can be money and finance, can be non-financial wealth. So that's what you invest in your time, efforts and energies in. Now, in the upright position, this guy's the banker, okay? He's the investment card of the investment suit. It's in the reverse position. So this is saying that, you know, obstacles or blockages, you haven't invested enough. Now, that can be actual money because we're doing a finance reading, or it can be that, as I say, you've not controlled the variables. You've not done enough to make what you're doing a success, okay? Final card for this spread, removing any blockages. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so in the upright position, again, this is going to be yourself because it's feminine energy. I feel like this is a reading for the feminine energies. In the upright position, she's kind, she's loving, she's caring, she's devoted, she's cradling the pentacle like a baby there. She's very Mother Earthy. Now, in the reverse position, we're talking about being a bit more cut off, cold and withdrawn. Now, I often, with the Queen of Pentacles, can talk about this being a positive thing, okay? Potentially, you've given your ideas away to other people. Potentially, you've given your money away to other people to try and help them out, and you've not got anything in return. It's time to think about yourself moving forward. It's time to not give away those ideas, okay? Don't see everything as teamwork, okay? This is your baby, for want of a better word, your financial baby. So let's start thinking about yourself. So if this resonates, please go to part 2. Okay, that will be on my profile. Give me a follow whilst you're there. That'd be nice. And we'll see what's coming up in a couple of months' time.